Ladies, gentlemen, fairy tale creatures, welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy Daredevil Challenge. Last episode, we got 8 of the 15 purple coin prankster comets. In this episode, we're going to get the remaining 7, as well as take on Bowser again in order to unlock another world. We have a lot to get into in this episode, so let's get right to it. Oh boy, back in my favorite galaxy of all time. Yay! I'm so happy. I'm pretty sure I said this earlier, but one of the reasons I don't like this one is because of kind of say why I don't like a majority of these purple coin comets is because there's no time limit. You're just put in the area with all the coins and said, oh, here, there's no time limit, just collect them at your own pace. I hate that. I shouldn't hate that. I should find that easy, but I don't. It's not enjoyable for me. It's just annoying because there's no challenge to it. Just slow and steady wins the race. Great. That would not be good. Oh, wait, I missed one. Take it back. I hate having to keep doing that over and over again. Just straight up walk right past it like, hi, see you later. Funny. Might as well grab this one while I'm over here and I can't go fully behind. Alright. Yeah, the camera is what screws me over here. Because I'm thinking I'm safe with a jump, but then I'm proven wrong because the camera just tilts at the last second and then I thought I was dead there. And then I'm just dead because it's like, oh, I'm safe, I had the camera in this position. And then it goes, nope, actually you're not safe, you're dead. I mean, these aren't hard, they're just long, and I shouldn't have started that sentence like that. I'm just gonna do this because I can't risk getting hit by those rocks. If I had 3 hits to spare, yeah, sure, go right ahead. This time, no. Not happening. One mistake I've seen is that people, they press the button and activate the timer on this, and then do those tornado ones after while the timer is going, but that just don't run off into the sand, please. I'm not about to get so far just to die. I'm missing one. Oh, there it is. I was so panicked. I'm like, oh god, where did I miss one? It's gonna don't get hit by the rock. Okay, we're safe. Like to be 5 away and then get hit by the rock. I've had that happen to me before. I've gotten knocked. I've been trying to get to this other section, and then I was moving too quickly, and I... Oh, crap. Okay, just in the nick of time. I would have had like 1 more second to spare, but... I would rather have not done this one again, because I don't like this one. Just the one and done. No deaths, just... Get it over with, be done. Bah. This is one of my favorites. I really like this one. I always enjoy doing... There's a few of them... I completely missed it. There's always a few of these purple coin comets that I always enjoy doing. This is one of them. I also love that they help you keep track of how many you should have. I think out of both games, the only 2 purple coin comet levels that do this are is this one and the one in Clockwork Ruins in Galaxy 2. The Whittles tell you, they should say like, do you have 70? Do you have 50? However many you got. So I think it's only those 2. I could be wrong and there might be more, but from what I remember, it's those 2 only. It's these 2 only. Got 50? Yes, I do. I don't want you up there. I hate that so much, that sound. That when you're trying to spin. It annoys me because that means you didn't make the spin right and you're not gonna jump off the wall, you're just gonna fall. It's like the same sound from Mario 64 when you fail a wall jump, where he just goes ugh and hits the wall instead of does when he presses his hand against it. Wait for that. There we go. When he presses his hand against the wall instead of, or no, when he just hits the wall instead of pressing his hand against the wall and sliding down, preparing to jump off. Why did I avoid it? I don't know why I just did that. I ran right at it and I was like, oh, you know what? I'll grab it when I come back. Why? I don't know. I'm mentally disabled. I don't know why I do the things I do. Neither did the doctors, actually. Now this one is my favorite purple coin comment of all time. Might even be my favorite prankster comment. I just have so much fun with this one. Well, this version and the one from Galaxy 2. Although the versions are actually really different, which I really like. This one, there are a lot of coins around the course. There aren't exactly 100 like in Galaxy 2, so if you miss some, it's fine. It doesn't matter. As well as these yellow things do not move. They're solid in Galaxy 2, and you're being chased by cosmic clones. This is very fun. Although I do have a family member, whenever she plays this level, she just hands the controller to me and says, "Nope, I'm not doing it. You do it." Oh, missed one. There we go. Yeah, that is so much more fun to me versus just, here's the bunch of coins and no time limit. Have fun. It drives me nuts. Personally, I really like this one, but I do see a lot of people struggle with it. Especially the section where it changes from going just this way to upright. Not like upside down, but upright to the left. You'll know what I mean in a second. And this one isn't a timer one, so you have time. Obviously, there isn't a time limit on this one. What am I trying to say? There isn't a time limit, but it's still, it's not just, oh, get them however you want. While there isn't a time limit, there kind of is, because you have to go with the speed of the platform. Oh, gotta get that one. Right here. This is where I see people struggle. And I'm not sure why, because when they get to this section, they try to run around and then collect the coin. But you don't need to do that. When you have to jump to get that coin, just stay completely still. Like, line up where you need to be on the platform before it switches directions, and then just jump when you need to for that higher coin. That's it. Oh, and piece of advice, don't go into that launch star down there. It's meant to fake you out, but you probably already knew that, but, you know. Some of you might not know that. Because what it does is it takes you on that same path. Why am I running that way? It takes you on that same path to collect the final coin, but you fly right past it ever so slightly. So it fakes you out. It's like, oh, here's another way to get the coin. Psych, you get nothing. And then you land with the Gearmo basically saying, you're so disappointing. You got 99 and you missed 1. It's cruel, but it's pretty entertaining. This one sucks. There's no, oh, it's kind of annoying. No, I hate this one. I absolutely hate it. I don't know which one I hate more, this or Freeze Flame. I think I hate this one a little more. Like, Dusty Dude may be the galaxy I hate the most, but this is the Prankster Comet, I think. This is the Prankster Comet I think I hate the most. It's just all the flying, to go around this whole damn planet, collecting every little purple coin. It's just, it takes so long. I hate it so much. Although I will admit it's a rather peaceful star. I still don't like it. Just feels so slow. And you can't really long jump with the B. So you just kind of gotta very slowly fly and land on a cloud and fly some more. I gotta think of something to talk about while I'm doing this, because otherwise it's gonna be so boring. What could I talk about? Oh, and I completely missed it. I missed all three of them. There we go. Okay. Oh, I know. Well, with all this talk of like being slow, it reminded me of a job I used to have when I was in high school. So when I was in high school, when I was specifically a senior in high school, I worked at a mall. And this mall, I worked at a pizza place in a mall. And I hated that job. It was a very simple job, but I hated it. I did the 7 hours of school, and then I'd have to go right to the mall and do the dinner rush at the restaurant. And what sucked was that the restaurant was in the main entrance exit of the mall. So I think like almost everyone who went in or out of the mall saw this pizza place. It was like, oh, I'll just grab food here. So yeah, the dinner rush on that was not fun. And I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't get home till around like midnight. Because while we closed at like 9:30, I wasn't able to leave until 10:30, 11. Because I was closing with the owner, so I had to do cleanup and all that. And I'm getting to the slow part. There's a specific day where I remember I had like 3 tests I had to do in school, and I was just completely exhausted from those tests. And I was exhausted as well because I had spent like that night before studying my ass off for these tests. And after my shift ended, I was even more exhausted. I just wanted to die. And I remember I was cleaning the restaurant, you know, like pick up the chairs and stack them, which is what we had to do. Mop the floor, wipe the floor, take out the garbage, turn off the machines, all that stuff. And I remember I'm sweeping, trying to get home because I had to get up for the bus to take me to school around like 5:30. So I'd usually only just get like about 5 hours of sleep when I get home. But I'd have to go home, and then shower because I smelled like pizza. So I would not get a lot of sleep on the days that I worked. Anyways, I remember I was trying to clean as fast as I could, and I guess I wasn't fast enough because the owner, I remember he looked at me and just put the broom down and went, "Do you even want to go home?" And I remember in that moment, I wanted to slap the shit out of him with the broom. Because it's like, of course I want to go home, but I am exhausted. And he just wasn't having any of it. And it was really frustrating. And you know, all bosses are frustrating. Most of them all do something that drives you crazy. One other thing that he did that drove me crazy was when we would close, we would usually have about, maybe like 3 to 4 full pizzas left. And he wouldn't let us take, the only amount he would let us take home were 2 slices per employee. And when I first heard that, I thought it was ridiculous. But then I actually learned the reason why. And it's because he likes to give free pizza to all the mall workers. Like the custodians, the security guards, everyone who works, not the shop owners themselves, but everyone who works to help keep the mall clean and safe just around the day and at the night. Just keep the mall what it is. And I remember that I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense. So yeah, we only get 2 slices to make sure that the employees get some free food. That's nice. And I remember when he told me that, there was an employee nearby who just went, and I remember the owner kind of gave him a glare, and the employee just kind of looked down like, I didn't say nothing. But later I'd ask, well, what was funny? And he said, man, he says donate to we're going to give all the pizza to the workers, but it just doesn't happen the way you think it does. I'm like, wait, he doesn't do it? And he's like, oh, no, he does it. But the security guards and the janitors don't really like the food. Apparently, whenever they get offered the pizza, they each only take like 1 slice, and that's it. So if we have like 4 or 5 pizzas left, and the owner then gives the rest to the security guards and the janitors and whatnot, they only take like 1 slice each. And after all of that happens, there's still about 2 to 3 full pizzas left. And whatever's left from after the janitors and the security guards and other mall employees, that just gets thrown away. I'm missing. Nope, it's right there. And I remember when he told me this, I'm like, you're kidding me. He's like, nope, I've seen it. I used to work the closing shift before you did. I've seen it happen. I'm like, oh, then why are we only allowed to take 2? And he's like, I don't know. He keeps thinking that more janitors and mall employees will want more, but they never do. And I thought that was kind of funny, but kind of sucky as well, because it just gets thrown away. So what I started doing is I would steal. Whenever we'd close up and we'd be allowed to leave, the manager would say, all right, or the owner, manager, whatever. He'd say, all right, so that's night. That's the end of the shift. Go ahead, take a couple slices home. See you the next day. And instead of taking 2, I would take 4. I'd give 1 to my mom, give 1 to my dad, and then I would take the 2 for lunch to school the next day. So, I mean, it worked. But one thing he did that was even more annoying was we would close at 9:30, and he would put that seatbelt-looking bar or rope across the restaurant opening to signify that we were closed. And yet there would still be people around like 10:30 who come by and are like, are y'all still open? And he'd be like, well, no, we're closed, but I'll make an exception. And so the ingredients that I just spent 10, 15 minutes putting away, he would make me take out and unpack all over again just so he could make this customer another pizza. And the customer would buy one slice and just leave it. And it drove me nuts. I'm like, but we're closed. Why did you make him another pizza? And it's just... Ugh. Oh my god, get the star. Thank you. This one I'm kind of meh on. It's not horrible, but it's, you know, it's alright. Annoying, but it's alright. What else can I talk about? Oh yeah, I got more stories about that job. So another thing that he would do is if we would have like 8 or 9 pizzas left over from shift before we officially close. Well, if we had like 8 or 9 pizzas left over, or 7 or 8, basically more than 6, what he would do was while we're cleaning up, closing the restaurant, he would grab a slice of pizza, take 2 big bites, and then throw it out. Then grab another piece and do the same thing. So he'd grab the piece, take 2 bites, throw it away, grab another piece, take 2 bites, throw it away, and it just... He kept doing this over and over again. I'm like, we're only allowed to take 2 pieces while you're just wasting all of this food. Like, donate it to the homeless or something. I don't know. I'll take it. I'll bring it to my school and charge people a higher price for it. I don't know. I don't know. It was just annoying. I did not last that long at that job. I think I lasted like less than a week. It just was not for me. And finding a job nowadays is like a pain in the ass. There are so many times, because obviously I'm not an extremely famous YouTuber who makes my entire... who's able to live off the money I earn from these. Someday would be nice. But that day is not today. And that day will not be for, I don't know, maybe 10 years. We'll see what happens. But like, anyways, finding a job, it kind of sucks. Because I have so many places by my house that are hiring. And I go on their website, I call them, I email them, I go in person, and I'm like, hi, are you hiring? And they're like, yes, we are. And I apply. I'll mainly hand the resume hand it into them in person or fill it out online, and then I'll get I'll either get a strong, no, you're not what we want, or a, well, or I won't hear an answer at all. And it's like, dude, just at least tell me. Just tell me that I'm not getting it. I would rather see or hear the words no than keep thinking, oh, maybe there's hope, you know? Like, just don't keep me in suspense. I need more things to talk about. Let's see. What else can I talk about? I guess, what's like a fun topic I can share insight on? Oh, let's talk about politics. So, about President Trump, I think... No, I'm kidding. I'm not sticking my finger in that beehive. 3 things I try to completely avoid talking about on this channel are my thoughts and opinions of the LGBTQ community, politics, and religion. Because there is no right answer. No matter what you say on any of those 3 topics, you are going to piss somebody off. So it is just smarter to never mention anything about those topics unless if you're totally cool with having your full opinions out in public or you're a channel that specifically covers those topics. Like if you cover political news or whatever. Yeah, just you do you. I'm just saying things how I do here. Because there is no right answer. If you say you support Trump, people will hate you. If you say you don't support Trump, people will hate you. If you say you're all for gay rights and whatnot, people will hate you. If you say you're against it, people will hate you. If you believe in Jesus or another religion, people will hate you. If you don't believe in Jesus or another religion, people will hate you. So those are the big 3. Those are the big 3 no-nos. The 3 big no-nos with talking. Is there another, like, no-no conversation? Hi there. I don't think so. Did you know that Mario was originally supposed to punch in this game? I think in the source code someone found an animation for Mario to punch, but they replaced it with the spin. And I think that's smart, but man, that would have been funny, just to go around punching toads. But yeah, that's what was of it. That you were able to do that in 64, but besides Smash Brothers and Mario 64 and various Mario Party minigames, Mario does not punch. Well, he does actually punch in Mario Kart Double Dash if you use that like side swiping move. I wonder if we'll get a new Smash Brothers. Speaking of that, where the hell is the next Nintendo Direct? Like, it is May, and we don't have a Nintendo Direct. We've gotten a partner showcase and a Indie World, I think. But we have not gotten a general Nintendo Direct. That's just crazy to me. I'm missing 3. Are they under the water? I don't know. Did I miss them over here? I'm probably down here. Huh. Oh, I bet they're at the back here. I don't think I grabbed the ones back here. Nope, I did not. There we go. Mystery solved. Come on. Nice. Don't hit the fire. Oh, God. If I would have jumped out from the water and hit the fire and died, like, oh, I got all the 100 coins, let's get the star, and then burned to death, I would have just quit. I would have been like, nope. Nope. Not doing this. No way. And we finally reached our last purple coin comet. This one I actually really enjoy. I know it's not like one of the ones with a timer like I prefer, but the area that you have to collect these coins in is rather challenging. It's not just a simple, oh, here's the big ass area, collect the coins, yada yada. You do have to avoid the obstacles, and I find it fun. I'll leave those. I gotta come back up there for the star anyway, so might as well just leave them. Really? There we go. And that's it. Now there's only one thing left to do. Here we go again. And we're right back at it, after doing this literally 2 episodes ago. Although to be fair, we're doing this all over again so that I can unlock Luigi, then do the whole game all over again. So, kind of funny when you think about it. And I think once we replay this game with Luigi in the next episode, I think what I'm going to do is change how I collect the stars. Like, the way you've been seeing me play in this playthrough is almost identical to how I prefer to play the game. Like, for example, this final boss level, I could have played it at 60 stars, but I choose to play it at 104 stars because that way I've collected everything else first. And once you defeat Bowser, you can just go right into the purple coin stars. Like, that is my preferred way to play this game. The only difference between how I play the game normally and playing in this playthrough, I said play a lot, is the Hungry Lumas. I don't save the Hungry Lumas for the very end like usual. I get them done as soon as I have the star bits. Only reason I did it differently is because who wants to watch me farm star bits for like an hour or so? That's not going to be entertaining whatsoever, so I just figured there's no need for me to show that. But with Luigi, I think what I'll do is once the dome boss becomes unlocked, I'll just fight it. I won't go collect all the rest of the stars in the domes. I won't do any of that other stuff. I'll just, oh, the boss is unlocked. I'm going to go fight it now. And like same with this. Once the final battle unlocks at 60 stars, I'll just fight the final battle at 60. I won't collect 104 stars and then fight it like I've been doing. So, you know. Gotta keep the people entertained. Although it is very possible that nobody's watching this. And I'm okay with that. I know I will never be one of those YouTubers who is like, oh, we only have like 100 people watching these videos, or we only have like 100 people in the stream. That's so stupid. Come on. Like, I don't care. Like, man, one viewer is good. If there's like one person who's interested in this, I'm good. I'm just grateful for the views I get. Well, hopefully people are watching this. Otherwise, I'm going to be sad. Although not too sad, right? I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking about any of this. I'm just rambling. Whee! I remember as a little kid, I always hated that timing. And I would keep thinking, oh, I'm not safe, and I'd just run away and run away. But I just end up getting hit. I just wait one and then two. I hit him on the second time, and that usually works. Blink. Oh, damn. Blink. And this one's funny. Oh, I missed it. Oh, well, he actually saved me from the spike thing. That's funny. Guten Tag. No, missed it. Can I time it? I guess not. Bye-bye. Oh, damn. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Super Luigi Galaxy.
That is where I'm going to end this episode. As always, if you want to check out this ROM hack for yourself, there is a link in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.